Original, 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 original bad man. Oh.
It's V-Kills.
It is about 8:30 in the morning right now. I'm just waking up because Jaden woke me up because he wants to eat. And I'm really tired because he woke up 3 times last night to eat. And now it's 8:30 and of course he wants to eat again. But after I finish breastfeeding him, he's breastfeeding right now, I'm going to get my life together, get his life together, and start my day. So I just finished getting dressed. I took a shower, took my scarf off. I didn't necessarily do my hair because it's already in a hot puff. And I am about to go downstairs and eat. Tyrell has Jaden and he just cooked us breakfast too. We alternate with making breakfast. It just depends on how the flow of our day is going. But he's making breakfast today. So I'm going to head downstairs and get my breakfast. I'm probably going to be working in the living room today. I'm getting ready to start my day at work. For those of you who are familiar with my channel, then you know that I'm a registered nurse in North Carolina. I do not work in the hospital. I used to work in the hospital, but I no longer work in the hospital. Basically, what I do at work is to assist patients with being able to afford their medications. If they're uninsured or underinsured, or if they're on Medicare, we help them come up with some options to be able to better afford their medications. So before this whole situation with us having to stay indoors, I was able to work from home 2 days a week. But now, of course, we have to do this major adjustment. If you have the ability to work from home, a lot of people are working from home. So my entire family is in the house. So it's been quite the adjustment, but that's what I do. It's been a lot trying to work from home with kids and still get your job done and perform at a high level. But we're making it happen. With that being said, like I said, I am a nurse. And I have been partnered with an organization called Piedmont Rising. This partnership means so much to me because it's so meaningful and it just highlights issues that are just important to so many people, like my patients. I just felt like it was the perfect fit for me. Ever since the coronavirus has started to, just, of course, take over our daily lives, it has really impacted my job as a nurse. So before all of this started, like I said, I was helping patients being able to afford their medications. But now we have a huge influx of cases of patients who are looking to afford their medications because companies are closed, they're losing their jobs, they no longer have insurance, they need life-saving medications in order to be able to take care of themselves and to survive. And it just makes me think about the amount of people that are in our state right now who have lost their jobs, who may just be, sick from, I don't know, something that requires attention that's probably not even related to the virus, or even if they are just afraid that they might get the virus and they don't have any health insurance whatsoever. The people in our country and in our state shouldn't have to worry about that right now when they're already probably, really nervous about possibly contracting this, virus. Like, they shouldn't have to think about that. The current administration, aka the Trump administration, has known about this virus for months before it became such a huge problem in our nation. And the delayed and inadequate response to me is just unacceptable. It's put so many people, not only in North Carolina at risk, but in our nation at risk. And it's just simply not fair to people. Some of my closest friends who are nurses are still going to the hospitals and, they're having to reuse their N95 masks. When I was in the hospital, I'd never once reused the N95 mask if I had to work with a patient who needed one. It just makes me feel so uneasy, and I just can't imagine what they feel like having to go to work not feeling as safe as they should. We need to hold not only our president accountable, but also our senator in North Carolina, Thom Tills, accountable for their inadequate response to this coronavirus pandemic. I want to encourage you to stand with me, raise your voices, share your stories, and demand that our President Donald Trump and North Carolina Senators Thom Tills defend North Carolina's healthcare and our economic needs. Hopefully, our elected officials will do what they need to do to make sure that they're protecting us. This is my oldest son, Malachi. School must go on. So he's in his room working on his schoolwork that he does all the time. I don't know why he doesn't work in the study. He prefers to just lay in his room on the floor and do his work. So I check in on him throughout the day to make sure that he's on task and that he's getting his work done. Ty done cooked it up. Look at JJ on his back. Little spoiled baby. Hey, little spoiled baby. You just want to be held all the time, huh? Hey, Papa. Hey there. Hey. Ty finished making our breakfast and we are in here grubbing. Don't mind Mally's little hair, okay? We have no barber to go to, so we'll probably end up cutting his hair ourselves. But we are at the table eating breakfast right now. We try to eat breakfast, like a good balanced breakfast every single morning. So it's breakfast time, I'm grubbing. Babe made some grits. I didn't even used to eat grits until just now. Like until just like, I don't know, maybe a few months ago. I never had grits before. But he made some grits, some turkey bacon, regular bacon for the pork eaters in the house, eggs, and I'm probably gonna get some coffee or something like that to get my day started. So it's time for my break. On my breaks, I'm actually allowed to get extra breaks because I have to pump. So it depends on the day. Sometimes I feed Jaden from my actual breast, or sometimes I pump. Today I am going to feed him I'm gonna breastfeed him, basically. So that's why I'm going upstairs now, to take him from Ty so that I can breastfeed him. Ain't that right, Papa? You hungry? Are you ready to eat? He's normally like ready to eat around the time for my lunch break. So it worked, well, not my lunch break, but my break. So it works out perfectly. You ready to eat? I'm in Jaden's nursery currently. He is breastfeeding. I don't know if you guys can hear him. But he sounds like he is just drinking like so much right now. Like, tastes good? It tastes good? I love breastfeeding him, you guys. Like, I was so sad when I had to go back to work, and I'm like, I'm not happy at all that this is happening because, of course, so many people are affected by this. I'm just trying to look at the positive side of everything, and I'm like, the one positive is that at least I get to spend time with my family and I get to spend time with my small baby. You guys, if you have kids and you had to go back to work or whatever the case may be, you know how hard that can be for moms. So I appreciate this time that I'm able to get with him, to breastfeed him, to, you know, just bond with little baby. Jaden's chilling with Ty right now. He is fighting sleep like no other. Why don't you go to sleep, man? Look at Ty like I can't get anything done. It is so hard trying to get things done with these kids. Look at this one. Just being nosy. Like, I just can't. I can't. Oh, I'll read it. Jaden finally fell asleep for a nap. Malachi's finished doing his schoolwork, checked over his work, and I'm about to make some grilled cheese sandwiches for myself, my husband, and for Malachi, just for like a quick little midday snack since I'm on my lunch break. And then I gotta get back to work. I definitely lied about those grilled cheese sandwiches. We have no more cheese, so I need to add that to the list for our grocery pickup. And we're just gonna have like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because I don't feel like cooking anything right now. It's way too, I don't know, last minute for me to think about whipping up something really fast. So they're gonna have to settle for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And dinner, I made dinner yesterday, so I normally make dinner. I make enough dinner for us to have dinner for 2 days in a row because there's just way too much going on during the week to think about cooking every single day. So I just cook enough for 2 days. After 2 days, I cannot do leftovers. Like, they go in the trash. It seems like I'm just going through so many freaking dishes since this whole situation of us having to stay inside. I have been going through way too many dishes, and I'm sick of washing dishes. I'm sick of running the dishwasher. I'm just sick of cleaning up. So I bought a lot of paper plates, and that's what this family will be using, paper plates. Jaden just woke up from his nap, and I still have a few minutes left for my lunch break, so I'm gonna feed him because he's acting like he's hungry. You hungry? Yeah. What's going on here? What is the whining about? What is it about? What is it about? What is it about? What is it about? I'm on my last break, you guys, and Jaden is in here with his dad, who's put his computer up, so they're in here chilling. And so I get off. Jaden! The day is over. I'm so excited. And I just can't. It's like, nah. My day is over. I'm about to wind it down, get my baby ready to lay down, and yeah, that's it for my workday. Thanks for tuning in for another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time.